Hello and welcome to iBuyNew. My name is Alex. I'm one of the senior property consultants here at iBuyNew. In our latest video, SMSF and Property, I'm going to walk you through the first property that I bought with my super fund. Understanding how this structure works can add hundreds of thousands of dollars to your bottom line. The main benefits of using the SMSF structure to buy property can be summarised into four major categories: asset protection, minimising capital gains, leveraging, and tax-free income. Ideally, with any purchase of an investment property, you want to reduce tax, minimise risk, leverage what small cash or capital you might have, and if you can generate a tax-free income, then it makes the argument quite compelling. This is why I see the SMSF option as such a powerful tool. Unfortunately, a lot of media attention recently has painted a grim picture of the market for buying within your SMSF. Let's explore each of the 4 points raised. Asset protection, just to clarify. Assets held within super are protected in the event you default on personal debts, mortgages, etc. If I'm driving my car, for example, I've let my insurance lapse and I run into the back of a Bentley, I can be sued and all my assets in my personal name are at risk. Property and assets inside super are totally shielded from litigation. Essentially, the government has set up super to not be accessible by anyone until you reach preservation age. Even if you went bankrupt, your super is protected. Minimising capital gains. When I sell a property now that it's in my personal name, I'm exempt on 50% of the capital gains tax should I have held the property for greater than 12 months. Still, 50% of the profit gets added to my taxable income for that year, often costing tens of thousands of dollars. Holding a property into preservation age allows me to pay zero capital gains tax on the property I sell. Now, if I keep that property for 20 years, that could be $100,000 or $200,000 in tax savings. If I sell before preservation age, then I pay a significantly lower capital gains tax rate through my super. Leveraging. When I bought my first property, I had $80,000 in my super fund, and if I were lucky, over the next 10 years, that could have grown to $200,000, if I was lucky. By using $41,250, I secured my first SMSF property, which took 2 years to build. I salary sacrificed a little extra each week, so that come settlement, I'd have enough money. But come settlement, I sold the property. After capital gains, I still pocketed back into my super fund $236,000, and that was in the course of 2 years. This was only possible by leveraging my small amount of cash to hold a much larger asset. Tax-free income. Now this sounds wonderful, right? Well, if you were to keep your investment property into retirement or preservation age, the income derived from the investment property is tax-free. Not really much else needs to be said about that. I'd ask you one question. How much do you have in your super fund at the moment? $50,000, maybe $100,000. When was the last time you checked? I bet if you had that much money in your savings account today, you would check it weekly at a minimum, right? Well, it's your money. Is it working hard enough for you? If you'd like to see your super working harder for you, speak to a consultant here at iBuyNew. Give us a call, 1300 123 463, or visit us at www.ibuynew.com.au.